came for lunch and ended up in a crime scene. That's what one customer said after shots were fired at a Walmart store. 11 Alive's Latasha Givens was on the scene, joins us now with more from Walmart on Old National Highway.
This Walmart location is now back open again for customers to shop and employees to come back to work. This after two women get into a heated argument and shots rang out, the chaos spilling into the street, causing one of them to crash into this pole.
I think it's terrible.
While it was scary,
It's just like we're not safe nowhere.
police say it was an isolated incident.
Our preliminary investigation revealed that a female shot another female acquaintance in the parking lot after a verbal dispute.
Lieutenant Jabal Rogers haven't said what the heated exchange was about, but shots soon followed.
After the shooting, the female ran inside of the store.
Rogers says an off-duty officer helped arrest the shooter once she made her way inside Walmart.
We recovered the firearm in the store as well. We did shut down the store for a short amount of time to complete our investigation.
During the chaos, witnesses say the victim crashed this SUV into a pole near the front entrance, but police have not confirmed who was behind the wheel. All of this happening while some customers say they only came to pick up lunch.
We can't come to the store, get us nothing to eat without something to happen. So.
And that's a very unique thing, man. I mean, I feel this sister. She's right. In a lot of places. And Atlanta is one of those places. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Okay?
We can't come to the store, get us nothing to eat without something to happen. So.
The shooting victim was transported to an area hospital in serious condition, while the shooter was taken into custody.
Detectives will be obtaining warrants for aggravated assault and other charges.
Lieutenant Rogers speaks on the continued rise in shooting cases in the metro.
Gun violence is definitely plaguing the metro Atlanta area right now. We just want people to, settle these disputes amicably and put these guns down.
All people. You want people? Because when you say people, it seems like all people. We just did a video the other day where we went to the Atlanta Gun Memorial. And we've covered Atlanta on this channel extensively for 4 years. You want to be a little bit more specific about what type of people need to put down these guns and settle their disagreements amicably, or you just want all people to do it?
Violence is definitely plaguing the metro Atlanta area right now. We just want people to, settle these disputes amicably and put these guns down.
We'll continue to follow this investigation and bring you the latest details on 11alive.com.
The Ulta store in Huntington Station was robbed twice on the same day. Suffolk County Police say $1,000 worth of perfume was stolen from the shop. That was around 10:30 in the morning, June 26th. Then at 5:30 that afternoon, another $5,000 worth of perfume was stolen. They released these pictures of the group who walked out with the perfume the second time. This same store had $1,400 worth of perfume stolen June 7th and $7,000 worth of perfume stolen June 9th.
Let me get this straight. So, 1,000, 5,000, that's 6,000. 7,000, that's 13. 1,400, that's 14,400. So let's just say $15,000 stolen worth of perfume in like a week. Wow. And I know people don't think that this is a safety issue, but it is, because my wife used to shop at Ulta all the time. And if the security guard confronts these people are not gonna like drop the stuff and run. They gonna keep the stuff. They gonna put hands and feet on that security guard. And if that security guard escalates his force, which he may be armed or not, but if he is armed, then traffic gonna be blocked in your city, and it's gonna be talking about a teen who was about to graduate, a teen with a bright smile, and always had a penchant for making people laugh, was gunned down over a bottle of perfume. So most of the cases, they know the security guard's not going to do anything because crime is the new entitlement. So these guys, these people, they do this. This happens a lot. And they sell these things on the street and they make a ton of money. So it is what it is. So if you go to an Ulta, you might want to bypass past the checkout counter because there's really nothing they can do. I mean, this is more of an advertisement for stealing. Videos like this are more of an advertisement for stealing when you look at it, because there's videos on Twitter where people are just walking out of the store. Videos on TikTok, people are just, and the security guard's right there. And they just go in the store, fill up a bag, and walk smooth out. This is the country we live in, and I know, listen, I used to steal a lot. I didn't steal like this. I stole like covertly to try to it wasn't the new entitlement when I was stealing. When I was stealing, crime was crime. Crime was the new crime. I was very slick and sneaky and, covert. Because you didn't want to get caught. But nowadays, crime is the new entitlement. So these guys are entitled to this stuff and they just brazenly taking it. And it's crazy because these same people, these same groups commit shootings. Everything is brazen now. It's kind of like defund has exposed the character of these criminals. How many of y'all guys ever had somebody, well, let me put it like this. All of us know this phrase, this saying, give somebody an inch and they'll take a mile. We all know that saying. So I don't have to ask about that. But we've all had somebody in our life that we've given an inch, a user, abuser, a narcissist, someone in our life that we've given an inch to and they've taken a mile. What's going on in America is very reminiscent of those times in our lives that we've all had, where we've given somebody the benefit of the doubt. We've given somebody some leeway, some trust. And they've completely they didn't just take advantage of our trust. They didn't just take our kindness for weakness. They burned us. They scarred us. That's kind of what is happening now. Oh man, the police is messing with us all the time for no reason, man. When we get arrested, we get killed for no reason, man. And they disproportionately arresting they always, and bail ain't fair because we don't have money to post bail, and everything's against us. And we as a nation said, oh, okay. Fine. Take our hands off. Go off and conduct yourselves. We've been holding you back. It's really us. It's us. Okay. Sorry. Go forth and fly. And this is what they've been giving America.
The Ulta store in Huntington Station was robbed twice on the same day. Suffolk County Police say $1,000 worth of perfume was stolen from the shop. That was around 10:30 in the morning, June 26th. Then at 5:30 that afternoon, another $5,000 worth of perfume was stolen. They released these pictures of the group who walked out with the perfume the second time. This same store had $1,400 worth of perfume stolen June 7th and $7,000 worth of perfume stolen June 9th. Each time, people walked in, grabbed multiple bottles, and walked out. Anyone with any information is asked to call Suffolk County Crime Stoppers at 1-800-220-TIPS. Katie Johnston for CBSN, New York.
Police are searching for a suspect seen throwing a liquid substance on a man and then running off. The victim had to be treated for burns. CBS 2's Jenna DeAngelis has more now from Midtown.
Another awful attack in the city. This one happened here at the corner of West 47th Street and 6th Avenue, and police say it was unprovoked. Watch the shirtless suspect creep up behind the man wearing all black and throw some sort of liquid on him.
So they've taken the knockout game to another level. Because this is what knockout game used to look like. Some little kid creeping up behind somebody. Boom! Now, they've mixed it with things you normally see overseas. They throwing acid in people's face. Like, this is next level. And there was a story I didn't do. I was going to do it. About a young woman who had some acid thrown in her face up there somewhere, New Jersey area, about a couple months ago. So we're starting to see this more. And in that case, it might have been someone who was rejected, but I'm not sure. In this case, this is just rando. Just want to creep up behind somebody. Boom! Now this looks like a sun ombre. This looks like a sun ombre. So I don't know who to give credit to. I think both groups got to take the beat for this one. But it's just more brazen. Things are getting more brazen. They're shooting at Walmart. They're just going in the store twice a day. They'll go in the store, fill up their bags with thousands of dollars of products, walk out. Come back later that day and do it again. Same store. Walk up on you, sneak up on you. Times Square. Throw a liquid in your face, run away. No mask, no shirt, nothing.
And police say it was unprovoked. Watch the shirtless suspect creep up behind the man wearing all black and throw some sort of liquid on him. The 57-year-old victim turns around, stumbles, and falls to the ground, hitting his head. The suspect doesn't even look back.
It's horrible. It's a horrible incident. You never want to see something like that go on.
Zach Williams is among the horrified people we spoke to who work in Midtown near where this happened.
It's sad. It's crazy out there, how people just do these kind of things.
Police say no words were exchanged prior to or during the assault on Monday, July 5th around 10 p.m. The following day, the victim took himself to New York Presbyterian Medical Center, where he was treated for second-degree burns on his back.
It's kind of scary that in New York City, that anyone could just randomly come up and just hit you and get away with it. It's really frightening and scary sometimes.
Do you worry about your own safety?
Absolutely. And I've grown up in New York City.
My man said, absolutely. I mean, finally some honesty. Even though we get honesty, but this was just unfiltered honesty. This wasn't like we got to decode it. Usually, obviously he's not a pasty liberal. He's a sun hombre. But absolutely. What do you think? Aren't you afraid? Would you be down here without that damn cameraman? Slash bodyguard? And that camera slash deterrent? Hell no. So, of course, everybody's fearing for their lives. Even the kids that are doing this stuff, they get killed every day by other teens and other sunmen and other son hombres.
Do you worry about your own safety?
Absolutely. I've grown up in New York City.
As we showed the video to Rafael Gomez, he immediately thought of his mom and sister and their safety, sending a message to the suspect.
You have to have family members that you really care about, or there has to be one person in your life that you really love. Would you really like or encourage someone to run up to one of those members that you love so dearly and just slap them on the head or bop them in the head?
Police say the suspect is a man with light complexion, brown hair and brown eyes, about 5'7" and 130 pounds. He was last seen shirtless and wearing black shorts.
I told you it was a son hombre and not a son man. I told you it was. If it was a son man, we wouldn't have got no description. As far as skin color, no. This is a son hombre, so they can give you a description when it's a son hombre. Okay? They can give you a description when it's a son hombre. Even though it's a lot of them up there, because of the melting pot that New York is. You have in Philadelphia too. You have a lot of son hombres where, there's been that mixture of the two groups, and many of them come over there already mixed, but a lot of the mixing happens in the United States because POC, we all people of color. You can still be woke and have a Latina. That's not, it's the same thing as a sister. In a lot of these places, having a Latina is the same thing as having a sister. You don't get no flack for that. Dating out and all this crap. So, you have a lot of son hombres in places like New York, Philly, Jersey. However, one group is just a little bit different. Doing a little bit better here in this country than the other group. Can't figure out why though.
Police say the suspect is a man with light complexion, brown hair and brown eyes, about 5'7" and 130 pounds. He was last seen shirtless and wearing black shorts. If you have any information, you're urged to contact police. In Midtown, Jenna DeAngelis, CBS 2 News.